Hey, what's up guys? I got a 2017 Toyota Sienna with the 3.5. I'm going to be doing the bank 2 sensor 1 O2 sensor. This is the D4S engine, the V6. It's right here in front. This is bank 2 right up front. It's this sensor right here I'm going to be replacing. And basically it's got a little damaged harness. They want to replace it right here. You might have codes like bad O2 sensor, bank 2 sensor 1. This is the one. We're going to be replacing this. You gotta unscrew it. I recommend spraying it down with some penetrant oil the night before, or at least 5 minutes before if you can. Something like this. It doesn't have to be this one, but I'll link in the comments and descriptions a good one. And what you want to do is just kind of hit that. Try not to get the little air holes on the side of the sensor. Try not to get any in there, especially if you're going to reuse it. But anyways, here we go. This is a part number for a Toyota sensor, bank 2 sensor 1. Now to get this off, the best thing to have is a O2 sensor socket. It looks like this. And this is actually a like a 7/8 size. Look right here. Right there, 7/8. The wrench size is a 22, but it's pretty impossible to get a wrench down there. But if you can get your O2 sensor socket on that, you should be good. Even though this is a 7/8, it fits over this perfectly. I'll show you. Come on, buddy. Just like that. That's the perfect size. So we're going to go ahead and use this socket. I'll link one in the description, and then we'll go and get the socket down there so we can get it out. Okay, before we do that though, let's get the we gotta get the wire harness out. So right here, there's a wire harness, a little clamp. You just unplug it here, and then over here there's one as well. Let me see if I can get a good shot. It's right there. So we're going to pull this out of here. Maybe we'll take the engine cover off, get more hand space. Okay, so we got that out. So as you can see now, you got a lot of room. And then the connector is actually super easy to get to. You just push this tab right here, and then with your other hand you're going to pull this dark gray part straight backwards. Okay, so that's being super stiff. This doesn't want to come up. So the best thing you could do if it's not coming off that way is take a little small flathead, just come right on the top here, and then inside there's a little tab, that little gray tab, and then you just manually pop this up with your flathead, and then you could pull this gray connector out. Alright, that worked best for me. Just manually go in there and do that. Okay, so now we got this wire harness out. Now we can put our socket on and start spinning this out. The reason why this has to be disconnected is because while you're turning this and rotating it, this wire harness is going to want to turn with it. If you're getting a new one, you don't really need to worry too much about taking care of this, but if you're going to be replacing this, then you want to try to be real careful with the wire harness and try not to like bend it or kink it too much. Alright, let's go ahead and put this over the top there. The holes for the wire harness to go through. This looks like it could fit a socket or just a extension. This is kind of the setup I got going on. Now, if you want, you could get like a big breaker bar and put it on a socket and then put it on top of that. That'll give you a lot of leverage because sometimes these are tight. Let's see if I can get away with doing it this way. Okay, cool. It came loose. Now, once it's kind of loose, you could actually just take this off and hand thread it out. Just come on. You just gotta deal with this harness. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna spin it a bit. And again, if you're going to be putting this back in, like you're just taking it out for whatever reason, you want to take care of this harness, but I'm getting a new one, so I don't really mind. But okay, so we got this out. Let's go and get our new one. Here's my guys, before you put your new one in, make sure that it's the same length wire harness. The first one I got was the wrong one, so I don't want that to happen to you. Hey guys, real quick, I know it's annoying, but if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, that'll help me out a lot. I'm trying to reach 100k subs. It costs you nothing, it's free, and it helps me out quite a bit. I also got the hookup with Oxido LED lights. They're the brightest, best LED lights in the game right now. I got a large 15% off promo code at the end of the video, so check that out. And last thing, guys, I also got the hook up to Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company, made in America, all natural ingredients. Each bar has its own fragrance and manly smell. They even have bars that are extra gritty for mechanics. Check it out. Alright, back to the video. Alright guys, I got my new sensor. This is the part number, and this is for bank 2 sensor 1, the sensor that we just took out up front. Different part number for the other one, for the one on the back of the engine. Match them up, make sure they're good. And then the Toyota ones have a little bit of anti-seize grease on them, and then the part number is stamped on them. So if you're not sure, you can look at the one that was on there and get the part number off the one. Go ahead and take this off. Try not to get any of the anti-seize on the sensor itself. If you do, just kind of swipe it or clean it off a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and put this in here. And what I do is I hand thread it in as much as I can, and I take my other hand on the harness and I just kind of spin it with the sensor, so I'm not just spiraling the wire harness, because you could damage the wires pretty easy that way. Then I'll get my O2 sensor socket and tighten it down a little bit more, and then once it's in pretty snug, I'll just cinch it down with the ratchet. And it doesn't got to be mega tight, it just has to be snug enough to where exhaust isn't going to blow past the little metal gasket that's on there. Alright, we got that tight. Be careful with the wire harness. And then we'll just plug this in, and you can route it into the guides on the way to this connector, or you can just connect it and then put it in the guides. So you just want to push it in, maybe you'll hear it click, and then you know you're good. And then we'll just put this one's probably the most important one. This keeps it away from the exhaust, so I'd recommend definitely putting it in here. Just kind of squeeze it and push it in like that. Alright, now once that's in, there's the one on the side. Don't forget about that one. It was over here. This engine cover's kind of in the way. Let me move the engine cover off. But yeah, it actually has a white mark on the harness. I think it's for this guide right here. You can just put it right here in the guide. It's a guide for a guide. Okay. And once that's in, you should be good. You shouldn't have to restart the computer or nothing. You're going to get some stuff burning off for the oil penetrate if you sprayed some. And that's it, guys. Hope this video helped you out. Alright guys, that's all the information I got for you. The rest of the video is just a couple products and other stuff I got going on. Totally up to you if you want to stick around. I got a 15% off promo code for Oxido LED headlights. These are the best headlights in my opinion. They just recently upgraded all their technology, so their LED lights are even brighter than the others that are still using old tech. I've had many LED lights as far as like headlights, interior lights, whatever, brake lights, and these are the best. They don't flicker, they're not cheap, they don't like go out on you. All you gotta do is go to the Oxido website, type in your vehicle information, then look up what kind of light you want. All their products will pop up. And these are available on Amazon as well, but if you go to the website and use gearmoauto in the discount code spot, you will get 15% off. So if you're looking for new brighter upgrades, check these out. Hey, what's up guys? I want to tell you about Quantum Soap. It's a new men's soap company. They got many different bars of soap, each with their own ingredients and fragrance and texture. They even have grittier bars for like mechanics or whoever, like the dark matter bar is extra gritty. If you go to their website, it's free shipping over $50. Each bar is about $5. You also get a 10% discount code for your first order. They're coming out with many new soaps. It's definitely worth checking out. Of course, I have a discount code for you. It's gearmoauto. If you type it in at checkout, you'll get 10% off. You could use it as many times as you want every time you order. These make great gifts to husbands, boyfriends, uncles, nephews. They even got the Galactic Mechanic Bar. It's super gritty for mechanics, so check that out. Type in the gearmoauto promo code. That way they know you're one of the homies. And that's it, guys.
You're pretty good.